Hi, this is Charlie giving you Wednesday's update, and I hope you're very well. I've titled this today's update video "Keeping It Simple" because sometimes it's a good thing to just have a blank chart and to just be able to see the price action, without anything else on it. It's funny actually because although I have plenty of moving averages and bits and pieces on my charts, I sort of see through that, so I don't really have to take a blank chart. But I think it's a good, useful thing for a lot of traders to sometimes just say, do you know what, I'm just going to have a blank chart on and just go back to the basics. So putting some trend lines on. So saying, okay, where are we? This is a daily chart of the pound. Actually, I need to probably bring this in a little bit so we can get some more data. But so let's now put some lines on so we can see that we've got a there's some that's a obvious place of resistance that would be there. We've also got this zone here, which is an obvious place. I'm just trying to get the line straight basically, and then we have this as a significant low here as well. And very quickly what you start doing is just taking it back to basics and saying, oh right, okay, yeah, I've got all these moving averages and whatever else, indicators and Bollinger Bands and various things you might have on your charts. Sometimes it's just a good thing to just cut it back and just say, right, okay, where's the trends, or any trend channels or any trend lines, as well as the horizontal lines as well. So by now looking at cable, we can say, okay, yes, at the moment, since it broke down, yes, it put a bottom in and it's got a high and low of the range right now. Okay, so at least we've now got some information so that when price then comes up or price comes down, we've got visuals on that. And it's the same as if I go to the euro dollar. I think I've actually already put my lines on the euro dollar. So if I come out to a monthly chart, first of all, we've got major trend line, if you can see it, all the way back from 2001. So there's a major trend line on the euro way back from there, and that's about sitting above 106, what's that, 106.70, let's call it at the moment. So that's going to come into play at some point if the euro comes back down again. Then I've got a big trend line across these highs from 2009. I can also now put in a trend line across these lows as well, because that's obviously an important zone as well. Now if I actually take this into a weekly chart, let's have a look and see what it looks like. It's getting a bit liney, isn't it? I've got this nice old channel here where we put a line, trend line was across those lows, and then a trend, and then it corresponded here. So we had a nice channel for a while, which we've broken down out of, which obviously it's respected those lines. So I would want to keep that on, because if the euro was to come up, then that line would be significant again. This is the line from the 2001, and then we've got a horizontal line across all the highs here, and then that's our horizontal trend channel line across those tops that I just showed you on the monthly charts. Before you know it, without actually even having to have any sort of indicators or anything else on your charts, you can actually just start to undertake your trend line analysis and look for areas where you might want to buy and sell based on either breakouts or markets finding support in these zones. So that's without me doing it much more than just looking at a couple of charts there. We're 3 minutes in. I urge you to take some charts, put some horizontal lines against support and resistance. You'll be amazed how quickly you start to build a picture. I'll leave you for now. See you on Friday for live trading.